Welcome back to another episode of Southern Extreme TV. Guys, out here trying to beat the weather, and it's not really working out in my favor today. Weatherman is saying that we've got about 48 hours of just steady, non-stop downpour rain. And, I've had about a week and a half off of work and just trying to, tag out on 2018 turkey season. But I've got one bird down, still waiting to get another one. And this rain really isn't helping me out. If I didn't have all the camera equipment and all that stuff, I'd be out there chasing these birds right now. But can't change the weather. But what I'm going to do today is talk to you guys a little bit more about turkey hunting and give you guys another turkey hunting tip, which is kind of a tip that I think really and truly everybody needs to have in their arsenal. It's not exactly a tip. It's just more of like knowledge, I would say. I'm gonna let this car pass by. Every time I come out here, there's a car wants to go by for whatever reason. There's not been a car on this road all day until I come out here and try to talk. But like I said, it's not really a tip. It's more of just information that can really help you guys put another bird in the back of your truck, or hopefully help you guys tag out. And what I'm talking about is the midday hunt, that between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. hunt that a lot of guys don't like to go on. A lot of guys, they want to wake up in the morning, they want to go listen to that bird gobble on the roost and gobble when he gets off the roost, and then as soon as he stops gobbling, a lot of guys pack their crap up and go home. They think, oh, well, he's done and he's not really feeling it anymore. He's worried about feeding. We need to go home and consider it a loss and come back another day. And that's so untrue. I've killed so many birds between the hours of 10 and 2, and if you guys know any old timers, a lot of the old timers will tell you if he gobbles between 10 and 2, you can kill that bird. And obviously there's a lot of other factors that can come into play to, where it's not always true, but you do have a very good chance of getting very close to that turkey if he does gobble during the midday. And basically what happens during this time frame from 10 o'clock a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. is, when they fly down off the roost, you got to think about what these turkeys are doing. When that turkey's up on the roost and he's gobbling, his head off, he's letting all the other hens and the turkeys in the area know where he's at. And the hens are naturally supposed to come to him. So when he flies down, all the hens and the gobblers, they all meet up and they do their thing. They do their strutting, spitting, drumming, gobbling, breeding. They do all that. And they'll do it till probably 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, And about that hour and a half to 2 hour mark where everything just dies down and everything shuts up, a lot of the hens will go into feeding mode. They come down off the roost and they're worried about, going out in the field and bugging or scratching on cow patties and eating worms, whatever it may be. And a lot of times these hens and gobblers will separate during this midday period. And what that does for you as a hunter is it gives you an opportunity to get aggressive with this bird and to call him in. Now, a lot of times you don't even have to get all that aggressive with him. A lot of times all you have to do is get into his area, yelp a couple times, let him know where you're at, and a lot of times that bird will do the rest. Typically within a matter of, obviously different hunts are different for different occasions, but I've had a bird come in on me within 2 or 3 minutes of calling one time. I've had some birds where I've had to work them for 45 minutes, but during this time period, if you know what these birds are doing and what they're wanting to do, you can kill them. And between that 10 and 2 mark, a lot of times those gobblers and those hens are separated, and it allows you to slip into the woods, get set up in an area where a turkey's going to hear you calling, and it gives you an opportunity to get aggressive with him. And a lot of times these gobblers are thinking that, hey, maybe that hen that wasn't ready this morning to breed, maybe she's fired up and ready to go now, so I need to get my butt over there. And a lot of times that's a really good way to kill a very mature longbeard. A lot of these longbeards that are very smart and they've been called to a lot of times straight off the roost, these guys are hard-headed and they just make you want to cuss. But that midday gobble, as I call it, can be a very effective time during the day to go chase turkeys. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite times to go late season. And the reason being is because these turkeys have been called to so much while they've been up on the roost and first thing in the morning that they almost get into this mindset that I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna pitch off my roost. I'm gonna sit right here and I'm gonna gobble and I'm gonna spit and drum and strut and do my thing, and I'm not going anywhere. And a lot of times that midday point, when they strike up and start gobbling again, that's when they sometimes want to cover a little bit of ground and perhaps walk in front of your gun barrel. So guys, hopefully this will help you out a little bit. And if you've been struggling this turkey season, similar to what I've been struggling, hopefully it'll help you guys out and put another bird in the back of your truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap everything up and quit talking. And like I always say, guys, if you like what I'm doing, I can't thank you enough for watching Southern Extreme TV. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe all of my stuff. It helps me out, lets me know that I'm getting positive feedback, that you guys enjoy watching what I'm bringing to the channel. If you guys have any advice, any comments, questions, make sure you put them down below. I'll try to answer any question that I get back from you guys. So until next time, I'll be sure to bring you along on my next adventure. And hey, thank you so much for watching, guys.